Okay, so since the sneak preview, which was after my fourth video, I've done a lot of work. I did a lot of work before the sneak preview. I can't show you everything, all my little tricks and secrets, because, they're my little tricks and secrets. But as you can see, the speaker there, it worked out really nicely with the casing that I had salvaged. And immediately when I put it all together there and turned it on, I could hear the difference. I've got all the circuits in behind the screen, all the lights are in place, everything's glued in, the reed switch is in, you can see it there behind the white wires. It's glued on. So I had to make a little bit of room for the speaker. And remember this part here, I said I could always come back and move more material later if I had to. Well, I had to, and I did it right here. Flattened everything down nice and smooth and even. And tested the fit so that the speaker in there will give me some really good sound. I got it as close to the 3 openings as I can. So what's going to happen now is the speaker sound is going to resonate inside of this chamber here I've built. And it's also going to resonate in the whole tricorder. And it's all going to come out these 3 holes here. It's going to sound really good. Another thing I wanted to mention, because I'm sealing this all together at the end, I've taken my time and I've twisted these wires together and then twisted the ends together so that when I solder them, there's not going to be any tension trying to pull the wires apart, because even the insulated part under here is twisted together as well. And I've taken the time to turn it on and off a lot of times and test this battery and make sure this battery is going to be able to handle it. It's not a defective battery or anything, so that when I put that in there I don't have to worry about that for a long time. Everything is going to be mounted on this side of the tricorder except for the charger. The charger is going to go through here, and it fits in there nicely now. I've even gone back and opened up this hole a little bit more, just so that the charger port sits nice and flush to the surface here. It's going to look really nice, and everything fits. When you plug the plug into here, there is enough room so that it's not going to hit anything in here too hard. You might push this down a little bit, but this is just paper I painted black and put in here because I don't want to see any colors of light coming through these holes here. It just wouldn't look right to me, I guess. So I'm painting these pieces of cardboard, sticking them in here just to isolate these 3 holes a little bit for the light. It's not really going to do anything for the sound. You can see there, I've got the door pretty much finished. All the decals on there. It was kind of tricky. I guess every Playmates tricorder, the slots where the decals go are all a little bit different in size, so you kind of have to trim everything down before you glue it in, make sure it all fits in there perfectly before you glue it in. But the gray Krylon pretty much matches the gray on the decals, so you can be a little creative with fixing problems that come up. I've been making use of the butane and the soldering pen there to get these connections soldered together. I've soldered together every one of them except for one. I have the black wire that comes off the battery, and I've left that loose right now and haven't soldered that on, so I can just touch it to the connecting wire there. Now that everything else is connected and soldered, it turns on automatically. And if I really wanted, I could take the door and show you here. If I put the door on, when I connect the black wire, nothing happens. Well, that doesn't mean it's broken. That means it's working just fine. So if I hold on to this and I pull it away, it turns on, which is exactly what we want. We want it to turn off when the door closes and turn on when it opens. So I've been making use of all the supplies that I've gotten. Don't be fooled. Every supply that I've gotten, even super glue, I had to get more of that. But every single thing that was in the video 1 I've used, and even a couple of things that I didn't know I was going to need, like that cardboard there. But That's easy enough to come by. I just cut up the package for the X-Acto knife and used that, and it was fine. So I'm gonna have some special thanks in the credits in the final video, and I'm gonna try to get this tricorder finished for that video. Hope maybe that'll be the last one. We'll see. But keep your eyes open for the final video.